this video, we will discuss default invoice data settings for requests and quotes purposes in Leon software. The default invoice data settings are located in the admin panel in General Settings under the Sales Module tab. The default invoice data is located under the second section in the Sales Module tab and contains two elements: the default invoice recipient email and the default billing address. The default invoice recipient email can be used when, rather than sending the invoice email to the client, the email is sent to the internal department, for example, accountancy, for additional checks. If the default email is set in this section, it will automatically populate as to email when selecting the invoice option on the quote editing page. In this case, we have man@gmail.com set as the default invoice data. The standard client email is sales@airheaven.com, but when we select the invoice option, the email populated to the to box is our default man@gmail.com. As for the default billing address section, it comprises of 5 address lines that can be used on the invoice as the invoice address. By default, Leon takes the address from the Manage Account settings located in the admin panel. However, if the address for invoices is different, then it can be inserted here and used on a document or email. In this case, we have 15th Aviation Street as the first line of the address. When we go to the invoice section and populate the invoice document, we will see the seller company address as 15th Aviation Street as per default invoice settings.